Greetings, parents and students of the senior level marketing, sales, and service class here at Bullard High School. This is back to school night, and we're just going to go over a few things that pertain to this class and some of the school procedures that are unique to this class as well. And hopefully at the end we'll have a couple minutes for comment and questions from you. So I'm just going to go through this. I have multiple classes, so I'm just the video part I thought would be nice for saving my voice, but also having a record of what we went over so I can post this to Microsoft Teams and Google Classroom as well. So having said that, we'll move on. What we're going to go over is just I'm going to show you where the syllabus is at, what it looks like, just generally go over it. I won't read it to you. Some of the class material that we're going to go through, the three main things that we do in our class is marketing and sales and service. And we have a DECA component involved, and so I'll talk a little bit about that too. I'll talk about Teams and Google Classroom, how we might be using both, just depending on the situation with individuals and or for classes. I've got my contact information that I'll display at the end, and then hopefully we'll have some time for questions or feedback about any of the stuff that I went over or anything I might have missed. Alright, so the syllabus is in Microsoft Teams, so if I just pause this show for a second and show you that, I'm going to go to Teams, show it on screen here. Fourth and fifth period, which is the senior level. So here's the fourth period Teams, and I've got a flyer there, and then I think in files I did the syllabus as well. So there's the syllabus, and then this is the channel hopefully you found to get into this meeting here, and I've got the syllabus sitting there as well. So in the general section you have to go to files and actually click on it, and here is the syllabus. Kind of some just general expectations. Talk about the project-based class. Here's a picture of the textbook, which they've already gotten, and there's a class set. DECA, we'll talk about that. It's a CTSO, Career Technical Student Organization that we're involved with both through our textbook and through competitions, both live and online. You can read through all this as far as what the marketing course entails as far as the textbook is concerned. Grading policy, academic honest integrity policy, discipline because of those things. We've got acceptable use for multimedia and self-home use policy. You can read through yourself. Those are kind of general from the school that we all kind of put into our syllabus for you to peruse at your leisure. Next up, back to the presentation. Swap those. We're at syllabus and then class materials for this class. So what we'll be doing is lots and lots of marketing, and kind of our lab. I tell the kids that our lab is the student store because everything that they've been doing in this pathway from freshman to this senior level class has been preparing them to operate the student store when it comes to designing things, stocking, ordering, and making. So we have heat press material that we've actually been creating our own gear as well. And so all of these things in the marketing section, and this is actually a list that I grabbed from the DECA website. So these are things that we will go through when it comes to marketing. And then the sales part, I believe this might be a video I can play. Yes.
Blue Nation Store is Bullard High School's official student-operated campus student store, serving students, staff, faculty, alumni, and fans. Go Knights!
see, sales is a large component of our class, and we get to actually practice that hands-on with our student store, which is a pretty cool deal. And then we have service, marketing, sales, and service. So service is the third part, and that's where DECA comes in. And so we have opportunities to kind of get into community-based projects through DECA, and we have campaigns that we can get involved with as well. So those details will be coming forth in class. And so that covers like the three main things in our class. And lastly, I wanted to share about the certification opportunities for us through Precision Exams. So I'm able to be a proctor as the teacher on record for this class. And this is a way to really build up a resume for these seniors for not just college, but jobs and for the future. And part of our class will be actually getting into LinkedIn as well. And these are things that they can put there. So there's lots of different marketing related things that we can actually go get certified for. The way it works is we do a pre-test, we figure out where we're missing the gaps. Our textbook right here actually has Precision Exam right here. It's like integrated in, so I know which chapters to actually teach for some of these different certifications. And so that's something that we want to take advantage of for their future. So Microsoft Teams versus Google Classroom. We'll only be using Microsoft Teams in the event that there's someone individually who's quarantined, or if like classes get quarantined. That's kind of like it's called a safe zone, or just where we know to meet. But our class materials, I don't host any of the class materials on the Microsoft Teams. I'll do the video through that and the checking in and stuff, but we actually use Google Classroom for our assignments. So I think what I want to do is actually show you what that looks like. If I went to Google Classroom here and went to a 4th or 5th period, which is the senior level, you can see kind of the things we've already started on. So we've got some textbook assignments, some class resources. There's the syllabus again. They're already in their sales groups, so every senior is in a sales group of 3 or 4 where they are asked to work the student store at least twice a month, and that's part of their grade. We have some DECA stuff that we've already dove into, and then class now and announcements are there. Now, if at any time you want to see what's on Google Classroom, let me know, and I can actually invite you by student so that you can see exactly what they see when they get into Google Classroom. Okay, so finishing up where we were at. My contact information. So we're at the end here. So here's how you can get a hold of me. The physical address of the school right here. My room is S51. Some of the different things that I do on campus. I'm a pretty busy guy. Email address is the best way to get to me. And if you wanted to get information on the student store in general, follow our Instagram account or go to the website www.bluenation55.com to see what the online student store looks like. So that's it for the class. We're going to hopefully have a few minutes here at the end just for comments and questions, and that's a wrap. Thanks for coming.